Hello everybody! Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I need to put chat where I can see it. Did the ads go? I think they went. Yeah, it looks like they went. Oh, you know, with help of I uncovered my camera. I keep them covered. Hello everybody! Welcome in. I have to fix all my whatevers. Cause I didn't check for that. How are you doing? Maybe it's in this and I'll go back. No autofocus. Don't do it. I feel like my camera got like loose, which is interesting. Oh, I have to turn this off. It's loose. I feel like I don't know why that happened. I don't know. Anywho, whichever. Hi, everybody. This is a paperclip. Welcome in. That is also a paperclip. Welcome to the stream. We have shenanigans here. I am still working on that cat ear beanie. I figured we can finish it. I figured that's a good use of our time. I'm working on the ribbing. I think I had an extra stitch there. Maybe. It's hard to tell, if I'm honest. So we're just going with it. It's a little time consuming, but we're gonna get that done. I don't think I put a stitch there. Hi, Brutus. So we have to like do like a back post or back loop single crochet up and down the whole thing. So it's just taking a little time. Drop a stitch. Supposed to be 10 of them. I thought the sound was like duplicated for a second. think we drifted. I'll just scoot this way a little more. Like I said, it's like not holding its place. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Okay, go back to 10. We made it back to 10 here. Maybe I miscounted the last one. What is happening? The song. An interesting song. Oh my god, it's Butkus. She's crafty, she's around. She's crafty, she's always down. She's crafty, she's got a dream. She's on the stream. Do 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 do. Hi. I like it. How is Butkus? So I found this playlist that I think is in German, so I chose it. Just in case you were wondering. We're making the brim for the hat. But it's not knit. It looks like knit, but it's crochet. And so you go up and down like this. It's a little time consuming. And it's easy to drop stitches because I'm me and I always drop stitches, I guess. I'm gonna make sure that I crochet where you can see. But guess how are you doing? How you? Thank you for that resub. 19 months in a row? Wow. I'm not worthy. I do want to tell you, I've seen your merchandise work recently and it's amazing. In case no one has told you, wow, it's amazing. Bingo! Yes, it is the Super Nintendo Con merch. It's amazing. Truly. Truly amazing. That coffee mug? Mwah! I want to get one. I want to get one. I don't need another coffee mug, but I need that coffee mug, so there's that. I need that coffee mug. So for blah blah blah. Let's not forget all the help you gave me on the merch. Well, I mean, a little. It's a group effort. Get yours at daddyrowdy.com. Absolutely. You executed it flawlessly. Oi, oi. I don't know how I feel about this playlist. Teamwork! That's heckin' teamwork. This is what we got so far. I think it's kind of big. I measured my head without my headphones on, of course, and I just feel like it's very large. Which is fine. There are people out there with bigger heads than I. I'm hoping the brim will cinch it, but I don't know. I think it's just gonna be floppy. Keep going, I guess. Just keep going, I guess. We've gone this far. If I make a smaller hat, I'd have to start all over. So I'm not gonna undo this one. But it might be too big for my head. What else are you working on, Fudkiss? What is your next project? Fairy dust! I am! This is still the cat ear beanie. I'm trying to make the edging. But this hat seems really big for me, which is funny because I was pretty sure I was making it to my measurements, and I don't know that it's come out properly. But we're just gonna make it anyway. Because people have bigger heads than the one I've got. It's still a good hat, whether it fits me or not. It'll just be a bigger hat. Bigger size. How are you doing, Fairy Dust? feel like I've somehow gained a stitch again. I'm really good at adding stitches where they don't belong. Hats for cats, I'm here for it. It's a cat ear beanie. This is actually Red Heart Super Saver. I've used this yarn a lot over the years. It's definitely softer than it used to be, but it's not simply soft. Simply Soft is really nice. I have some actually. Over there. In a really bright blue that is very lovely. Like electric blue. Or cyan, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know how I feel about this playlist. I'm still giving it a shot. It's kind of strange. Hefe's here. Hello. I just follow Footkiss everywhere. Ooh, you're working on a hat, Fairy Dust? Feel free to share a photo if you'd like. Only if you want to. How about you, Hefe? Anything you're working on? Are you grilling in the winter snow? You're the grill master, so I gotta ask. We just know the cool spots to hang out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Still working on the crown, so it's just a circle. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, I have gained a stitch again. How do I keep doing that? It's supposed to have 10, and I just stitched 11. It doesn't look terrible. But if I do 10, it doesn't look right. Is it there? Maybe I added it over here. Got you and Raji TV up and running. There wasn't a ton of snow. I might consider. Ooh. I want to go to Hefe's house so he can grill me some chicken. Be like, of course I want to hang out with you, but also grilled chicken though. I want some of that. Work is finishing. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Raji TV is a lot of fun. It's fun to revisit all those old episodes. And then you don't have to like make a decision by picking one. It's just random. I would totally make some grilled chicken for you. Yes. And that pork that you talked about. The pulled pork. I just want to come over and eat at Hefe's house. Just want to eat your food. Himi is a hungry gal all the time. In fact, she's hungry right this second. So I try to tell myself, if you're hungry, you should drink water. Because you're probably not hungry. You just think you're hungry. Because I shouldn't be as hungry as I am all the time. Literally at all hours of the day. Yeah. Is that done? I think we're good here. Good news is that is just in the crock pot, so I can do that while the blizzard is happening. Heck yeah. Especially in the late night streams I can't hang, but then I get a VOD overload with all the things I miss, so this I can just turn on and chill. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hold on a sec. Do. Crockpot. I actually, my crockpot is really small. I think it's intended for like a single can of soup, or like if you're making a sauce. I don't have a big one. Yeah, I inherited my big crock pot from my grandma, and like a few years ago it just stopped working. It was, I think that thing was as old as I was. And I just haven't replaced it because crock pots aren't cheap. One day I will get another one. One of these days. I had asked for a crock pot from a family member, and they gave me a Instapot instead, and I hated it. I ended up getting rid of it because I'm like, this is not a slow cooker. It says it can slow cook, but more than half of the times I tried to slow cook with it, it would pressurize when it's not supposed to. And so I'm like, I don't want a pressure cooker. I have zero interest in that. So because it kept pressurizing when I didn't ask it to, I got rid of it. Don't want it. It's like a bomb sitting on your counter. No thanks. I don't want anything to do with a pressure cooker. Not with this anxiety. No thank you. Oh, we're having an ad break already in 3 minutes? We've been live for 29 minutes. I feel like that's early. I don't think I read ads every half hour. Oh, I guess we're gonna have an ad break in 2 minutes. I have to revisit my settings. I didn't think they came up that often. Oh man, you better prepare. You better. I want to learn how to knit ribbing instead. I'm not a fan of this back loop thing. I would rather like knit a ribbing, but I don't know how to knit, so I gotta learn how to do it first. I guess it's okay. It's stretchy. I don't know. I just think it's so wobbly looking. You can't see it because I'm holding it. It's okay, I guess. This hat's so large though. What did I do? What did I do to it? Maybe I'll make another one and do the measurements the lady did on the video. Even though it didn't sound like it would have fit me. Seemed like it was gonna be too small. This is such a weird playlist. Oh, you want to change it? It's like surfer rock, but like slightly country. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. We'll just swap to pop. I mean, I think that other genre was pop technically. It said it was. It didn't feel like it though. It definitely was not pop. I would have put that in a rock category. But like an easy listening type rock. What do they call that? Soft rock. It was almost leaning like Americana, which is funny because it said it was German. Didn't feel German. Because it felt too much like Americana. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we back? I think we're back. Am I not supposed to put a stitch in here? Is that where I'm missing it? Maybe I put it just here? Who knows? I don't know. Lots of flipping back and forth. You are stating you want pizza on Raji TV right now. Hefe, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Himi is always hungry. Always, always. Food is always on my mind. I could have just eaten and somehow I'm still hungry. And it makes no sense. It's gotta be some sort of disorder because I cannot be that food obsessed. I feel like that's not natural. So I tell myself, when I'm hungry, drink water. And if I'm still hungry after that, sometimes I chew gum. I have gum at my desk all the time to prevent me from mindlessly snacking. Because I will. But I chew so much gum that I get TMJ. And I have a massager specifically for TMJ because my jaw hurts all the time. So this has its own, this method has its own set of problems. And if at that point I'm still hungry, then maybe I'll eat something. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I should probably like go be hypnotized or something. But I don't trust people. I'm like, they could hypnotize me to do anything. I wouldn't know. They could say they're hypnotizing me so that I stop obsessing over food every second of the day. But this could be like Manchurian Candidate and I'm like gonna go ballistic on some people because somebody rang a bell. Like, I don't know. So suspicious of people. I've heard of a hypnotist that you can actually be forced to do something you don't want to do. Exactly. I don't trust people. There's no way I'm doing that. Could help me, but it could also be terrible. So no thanks. You can't? How? I read too many books. I've watched too many conspiracy theories. I don't trust them. Some people like listen to things while they're sleeping to like, oh, you could I'm not saying they're not lying. People will listen to like self-help stuff while they're sleeping because your subconscious like absorbs the information. I don't trust those either. Nope. Can't do it. Oh my god, we're getting a raid. Welcome. Welcome, raiders. Hi, Ranchan. How are you? I was just thinking about you. I noticed that my Twitter doesn't show me your whiteboard drawings anymore, and I can't figure out if that's just Twitter being dumb or if you've stopped posting them. I meant to ask you. I enjoyed looking at those. You're cold? Me too. It's cold here. How cold is it there? Let me get you a shout out. You should not be getting any ads because we had an ad break like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago? 9 minutes ago? 40 degrees. It's pretty chilly. It's pretty cold here too, but it's colder than 40. But this is not a measuring contest, so cold is cold no matter what degree it is. If you're cold, then you're cold. Ranchan does things. Let me shout you. Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, it was point and click today, right? How did that go? Tell me about all the things. It's 20, but feels like 12. What does my weather say? My weather says that it's 18 and feels like 15. So it's about the same. Excuse me. I haven't posted any whiteboard images to Twitter since they made the change that all images posted to Twitter gets taken into the AI models without permission. Oh yeah, I did read about that. To be honest, I haven't posted on Twitter in a long time. For reasons like that. It's like, there's no way I'm putting my artwork on freaking AI. Come on. But that makes sense. Maybe I should just stop looking at Twitter altogether. It seems like everybody I follow has stopped using it, so I find that I go there less and less. But you're on Instagram, huh? Do I have your Instagram? 500? Wow. Let me look at Instagram. Make sure I'm following you there. I don't know if I am or not. I don't know if I am. Who's messaging me? I have so many messages on Instagram because apparently I'm a loser and I don't check it enough. Is your username the same? Matches your Twitch, okay. Ran Chan does things. I'm not following you on Instagram. Well, let me fix that. Let me fix that. So I can, yay. And now I can look at all your babies again. Let me just spam the heart button on like the last like month's worth. Oh my goodness. Sonic Expo. Did you do all this cross stitching? Okay. I spammed a bunch of hearts. Making up for last time. I'm following you now. I put them in posts of 10, but daily stuff is in stories. Aha. You did! That's so cool. Cross stitching is fun. It's pixel art, but with thread. Phoenix Wright was good. I finished episode 2 of Trials and Tribulations and started episode 3. Wonderful. Blue Sky and Twitter match, and then Twitch and Instagram match. Oh, I'm on Blue Sky, but I've never used it. I was invited to use it, and then they're like, yeah. Black cat? Oh, my dog? I have a dog. I don't have a black cat. He's a big black dog. Come here, Brutus. This is Brutus. Brutus, the people want to see you. Look at him. He's a big boy. He is a Labrador, Great Dane, Bernese Mountain mix. He's 120 pounds of fluff, and I love him so much. Brutus, I love you. Sit. Can you sit for the people? Look, they're looking at you right here. Good boy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You got an eye crusty. There you go. There he is. That's Brutus. He's a cutie. This is my mess back here. Don't look at that. Ignore that. Hi! Hello! What are you doing? What are you doing? What is it? What is it? lunch. It's been there for hours. Good boy. Yeah, eat that. Good boy. You eat. I fed him lunch at like, I don't know, 11:30? 12? It's still sitting there. He's been busy napping, I guess. I kind of wish I also had a cat just because I like them, but my husband grew up with a lot of cats, like too many, and so he's not very enthusiastic about having one, which is totally understandable. Because that was a lot of responsibility for a young kid when they had a parent that collected animals and then didn't like have the ability to take care of them all. So he spent a lot of time taking care of these pets. Yeah, his mom had like 8 or 9. They lived in a little itty bitty place and had 9 cats, and it was too much. So he's like, he is not like, I don't want any cats. Which is understandable. He likes them, but he just doesn't want to have any of them. I think your kitties are very cute. We need more kitty pictures on the Instagram. I don't know if you want that on your Instagram, actually. Do you put them on G's Discord? Maybe I should just go look over there. I need kitty pictures. I mean, there's an abundance of kitty pictures on the internet I can look at, but I don't know. I don't know. G does most of the kitty pictures. Oh, good, good, good. I need to look at them more. All the stuff I see from G lately has been Sonic merch. They're at home with the cats all day. So sweet. I have all the updates on the Sonic merch I could ever be looking for. All I could ever want. And they're fun videos. I'm not saying that as a negative. They're very fun. It's really interesting to see what the merch looks like these days. It's changed over time. Have I dropped a stitch? First I had too many. Now do I have too few? No, I'm okay. It just is wobbly looking. Speaking of cats, we are making a cat ear beanie. But I think I've made it too large. I don't think it'll fit my head. And that's fine. It will fit somebody's head. Just not mine. I don't make a lot of apparel. Hardly any at all. When I learned to crochet, I was making stuff like washcloths and blankets. Maybe a shawl, maybe. I make a lot of amigurumi, like the little toys. And it's okay if those things come out a little bit different as far as the size of it goes. It doesn't matter that much. But when you're talking about accessories, wearables, sizing is a mystery to me because I've never really dealt with it. So I don't know what I'm doing. It's something that I want to get the hang of this year. I'm wearing a hat that's a little too small. Yeah, it's no fun when things don't fit. Like, I'm noticing this is starting to flare. And I don't know why that's happening. It just is. You see? Like, why is it doing that? I haven't doubled up on stitches anywhere. I don't know. We're just making things If it turns out to be nothing usable, we at least made it, I suppose. But it is something I would like to learn. I also want to learn how to knit because I want to make sweaters. And I could crochet sweaters, but crochet sweaters are very bulky. And I run hot, so I don't need to wear a crocheted sweater. I should wear a knit sweater that's more breathable. So I'm gonna learn that this year. That's the goal anyway. I just feel like this is so big. You know what I mean? It's gonna be very big. So like, when it's done, I'm supposed to put a little thread in here to form the ears. But it's very big. Like too big. I should probably take the brim off. Whose head is this big? I mean, somebody's must be. It reminds me of Fievel. Do you remember Fievel and his big hat? So I don't know how that happened. People with big hair. Yeah, that's true. Not me. My hair's pretty thin. You can see my scalp pretty easily. I have fine hair texture. People with headphones. I still feel like it's too big even with headphones. It's pretty big. Cat, your beanie. I don't know. I'm feeling like maybe I should start over. Also, this brim is not my favorite process. Because it's flaring out. And I don't know why it's flaring out. That tells me there's too many stitches. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So we're just kind of plugging along, I guess. Don't really know what to do with it. I need to warm up. Yeah, warm up. Take a nap. Oh, a nap sounds nice. I've been up since 6. And I don't know. Now I'm tired. I think I'm just hungry. Thank you for the raid. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take a rest. Take a rest. I took a nap during my lunch break. Nice. Catching them Z's. So what do I do about this hat situation? I could get some elastic thread and run it through to cinch it, but then it's gonna be like ripply. I feel like it's already ripply, which is my concern. I am concerned about that. Working full weeks is rough. Been used to holiday time. Excuse me. Feel that. I didn't have much holiday time, but I have in the past, and I can definitely relate to that. So here's what I'm thinking. We could abandon the cat ear beanie entirely and make this a bag. It has a nice dense stitch. It could be used as a bag, you know, if I continue it. The only downside to this being a bag is that this is acrylic yarn, and acrylic yarn is stretchy. So if you put anything really heavy in it, the bag is gonna stretch out. And again, it's not that big a deal, but it is something to consider, which I may do. I have another one of these yarns, so if I want to make this taller, which I would if it's a bag, I wouldn't leave it this short. I would make it much taller. Could do that, or I could unravel it and start over, but I have to start completely over because you start it at the top with this first row. So I've made the first row too long, basically. Ow, I just pulled my own hair. So if I were to make it again, maybe like that. But that's just to fit me. But I feel like it's pretty large. Don't know. Decisions. So what's going on with the brim though? Ugh. That's like that much too big. It's a lot. I don't know enough about hat sizing. Let's say extra large beanie width. What would that be? Am I in the ballpark? Am I in the ballpark of measurements? If it's still within reasonable sizing, I will continue to make it. Do 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 do. Average sizes. Average head circumference for adults falls between 21 and 23 inches. But that's circumference. Let's see. So it says crown in diameter. That's the full. This way. Height for the hat. So all in all, the hat will be 8 inches tall. That's not unreasonable. But this, I think is too big. Because I've got it at, what is this, 14? I feel like it's really large. That's what? If that were in circumference, like 28? I feel like that's 4 inches too big than the average extra large hat size. Choices. Choices. That said that the average circumference is 24. But it also said diameter was 8.5, which I don't know how that math adds up. Either way, I think 14.5 is too large. I think that's just simply too big. So, what do we do? What do we do? I also don't know about this brim. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be straight, and it's not. Probably because it's too big. Do I have a... Take the brim off. I'll do that. Or I could like figure out something else and put this aside and we can do something else. It's kind of a lot to have to undo the whole thing though. Do. I unravel things so much, I'm gonna have like a strong arm over here. See, it's all straight over here. So it's at this point here, what to do with this? We have to decide. Decisions. Yeah. Slight room is good, but according to the sizing chart, it's too large. So extra large, mid-ear to mid-ear. It would have to be like 11. Let's mirror. Drop it. Mine is 11 and a quarter. Why is 15 too much? It seems like it is. Is this that weird song again? I can kind of hear it. I didn't want to open it. Nope. Let's see. I love how websites still have a ton of pop-up windows. Go the other way. Want to just double this number? No. So I'd actually want this hat to be 12 across. And I shouldn't make it any wider than that. Because the average circumference of a noggin is 24. So, yeah. It's very large. So what do I do with it? I'm gonna note this down because if I don't, I'll forget. I put it here. Would they say for height? 9. So this is helpful. This chart. This chart! So yeah, I don't want to unravel the whole thing, if I'm honest. So we can continue and do the bag route. Perfectly good for that. But I worry about how stretchy it is. So what I could do is make a liner out of like a fabric, but I don't have anything like that because I don't sew. And I don't intend to make one. I could try getting some like twill tape for the edges, maybe? Or I just deal with it being stretchy. I could just deal with it being stretchy. It'll be good for like light things. Hi Blair! Yeah. So I'm making a beanie. Well, I was. But it's too large. It's too big to be had. So I don't want to unravel it all because this is how much we have. So I was considering making it a bag and just making it taller, which is totally reasonable. But it's acrylic yarn, and acrylic yarn is very stretchy, which means if I put anything heavy in it, it's just gonna like warp, really. So I can just not make it too big. Maybe here, like try to make it square basically. Be like a market bag situation for fruits and veggies. Or I can use it as a project bag and just put yarn in it because that's lightweight and it wouldn't make the bag misshapen. I can't put anything pointy in it because it'll fall through. And it would be very unlikely that I would make a liner. That is another option, is just to line it with fabric, which is possible. I think I have fabric around here somewhere. I just don't know that I would bother. I have some fat quarters. And that's like cotton, like with patterns on them. You can make it a pillow cover. I don't really have any pillows. I could, but it's double-sided. It's like this. I don't know where the camera is. There it is. It's like this. There you go. I could find a zipper bag with these dimensions and it can be a cover. This kind of reminds me of like my money bag that you put like the deposits in. Be like, we're so extra, we have a crochet cover for our bag. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this because it's too big to be hat. It is 15 inches across. And I did some Googling on just average hat sizes, and it shouldn't be any bigger than 12 for like an extra large. So I gotta figure out what to do with it. What happens if I put something in? My tissues. And my wallet. What happens? What happens to it? Well, how about I just put my wallet? My wallet has some weight in it. It's okay. It doesn't stretch it too bad. I think I'm just gonna make a bag. I think it'll be fine if it stretches a little bit. If it's too stretchy, I'll just hold on to it, I guess. We're pivoting! We're making a bag. Because sometimes when you craft, you have to pivot. And we'll just sort it out. We're just gonna sort it out, you guys. Yeah, I think that's gonna, without having to completely redo it, which I don't want to do. This is like a yarn buster situation, and that was the goal of making the hat. So making a bag still uses the yarn. Like, I still get out of it what I was intending. And we'll have to try again the hat. Plus, if I have to make this much bigger, I do have more of this yarn, and I would be able to do that. I definitely wouldn't want to frog that much. Yeah. I don't want to do that. So let's continue. We are making a bag now. Should I change the title? I could still put kitty ears on it. At the top? I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But it's a pretty yarn. I like it. I'm just not good at sizing things, you guys. I make errors all the time. Math is not like my super strong suit. And I wasn't really following a pattern. I was following instructions. They were guidelines. So I didn't have stitch counts to follow. And I made it too large. I made it too large. What brand of hook is that? I don't know. I got this from a friend who got it from Temu. I'm sad that the hook size is printed on it, because then like I'm gonna eventually not be able to read that, but they're all different colors, so I can just reference which color was which size. I'll have to ask him for what brand this was. I got them as a gift, and they're really cute. I have another one here. What is this? The grip? It's kind of like a toothbrush. It's got the little ridges here, and it's slightly gummy but still firm. I really like these. As you can see, it's wearing a little bit. Let me see. I bet I could find it on the Google. Yeah, they're right here. Boop. No, I don't want to do any of that. And I don't want to do that either. It's like, ooh, you got the best prize. You probably would sell that to everybody. This link is really long, but I'll send it to you if you choose to use it. Because they're inexpensive. I'm so sorry for this link though. This link is bafflingly long. It is a great hook. It's an inexpensive hook. The whole set is not a lot of money to get. Is it inline or tapered? I think it's inline. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but that sale that it's on right now is the same sale that it was on when I got mine, so maybe it is always priced that way. For that amount of money, I would say it's definitely worth it. Mine are straight and true. None of it, like this one's twisted just very slightly, but not enough to make it unusable. They don't feel flimsy. It's got a nice metal here. And this is long. This isn't too tiny. I think the length from here to here is really good too. And they're comfortable. They're pretty nice. All things considered. I have seen some other hooks out and about that I want to try, but these fit my budget at the time that I needed them. And I think they're nice. But I don't know who makes them. I wish I did. Mystery company out here making crochet hooks. It's Raji. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, I've seen the clover hooks. I'm very interested in those. I've heard good things about those. Some of them are really cute. My hands aren't particularly large, so I don't need the hook to be too long, but they should be long enough, you know. I do prefer the metal. I have some wooden hooks that like bamboo. I feel like I split the yarn all the time with those. I don't know if maybe they're just really pointy on the end or what. I've had them a long time. Etimo? Yeah, I've heard about them too. Yeah. I'm very interested. So I might just buy a couple of hooks, you know, in the sizes that I use the most often. I don't need a whole set, probably. Just buy a couple. I also tried, I wish I knew where my hook bag was. I have a little bag here that I use out and about with the hook sizes I use the most, which are these. But I have a bag of like all the sizes. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere around here. You guys, llamas. I love llamas. Alpaca. Love them. I've made a few on this channel. That's where I am. Buy one of each and then decide. Yeah, I have like a prim, I want to say it's called, but it's acrylic. I don't know that I like a full acrylic hook. I definitely prefer the metal. Yarn shops should have demos. Yes, they should. Yes, they should. Like, come into the store. Crochet a little bit. Here's some various fibers. Here are some various hooks. Try a couple combos. Here's a coupon. Go shopping. I feel like they would make a killing with that. I got a prim acrylic for a lightweight yarn and it snapped on me. Yeah, right? Okay. I was wondering. It felt too lightweight to me. Excuse me. I didn't like it. It's one of these. It's a 5. I don't reach for it. Do not reach for it. So, plurf, plurf, plurf. What are you making? Tell us about your current project, your work in progress. Do you have one? I'm apparently making a bag, which is unexpected turn of events. Market bag 2.0. It will stretch. I might get some twill tape or something to run along. Well, I feel like that defeats the purpose. I can't put it throughout the whole thing. Maybe in the strap? I don't know. Partway into a cotton beanie for my brother. The other brother. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's so nice of you to make that. Alright. Got a set of steel hooks. I'm gonna try some lace projects. Ooh! What kind of hooks you got? That's cool. I like the little itty bitty ones. I do have some little itty bitty hooks too. That'd be cool. Back in the day, oh, we're gonna have an ad in 2 minutes. Heads up. Oh, 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. There will be an ad. Itty bitty ones. Yeah. Cool. I think mine are Susan Bates. I used to be in the ball jointed doll community, like, and I would crochet for them. So I would get the little itty bitty hooks and use the crochet thread and try to make them accessories and whatnot. So I do have some of that stuff. I haven't used it in a very long time. I actually need to sell all that stuff. I don't believe I'll be getting in that hobby anytime soon. Like, getting back into it. So I think I should just sell all of it. But, it's an undertaking. I'm overwhelmed by the number of steps I need to take to sell those. It's kind of a lot. Because you can only sell them online at like the Den of Angels website. And it's like, they ask you a billion questions to make sure you're not trying to rip people off. Totally reasonable. But it's just, I haven't made it time to do it. I got some crochet thread in a thrift store bag. Considering some doll accessories. Yeah, it's fun. I'm probably gonna keep one. Maybe one or two. And sell the rest. I have like 8 or 9 of these dolls just hanging around my house doing nothing. I need to sell them. Cookie Clicker. You can play Cookie Clicker on the computer now? Hmm. Guess so. Ad time. You see what I'm doing? No. It's 5 o'clock. I meant to do the dishes before I streamed and I forgot. Hey kiddo! Can you empty the dishwasher real quick? Pretty please. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. Sounds like he's doing it. Awesome. Hey, welcome back. You missed me requesting my child to empty the dishwasher. He seems to be doing it, which is nice. Maybe I swear we'll be like happy about it. Hi Brutus. Oh, what's this? What do you have? We have a pirate hamster. Just got a message the pharmacy's temporarily closed. What? Well, like, how long is temporarily? Like an hour or two? Is it like a meal break? Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's showing off his butt to you guys. He's like, look at my butt. Look at it. Hi! MSWAR keeps telling me to stop making accessories and clothes because I keep messing them up. He's like, just stick to the toys. You're good at those. Like, I appreciate that, but I want to make all the things. I gotta practice, or I'll forever be bad at them. I keep messing up on all the things. Crocheting has taught me that I clearly do not know how to count. What I think it is, I get distracted. I get distracted, I'm sure is what the problem is. Staffing thing. It happened a few times recently. It'll probably open tomorrow. Whether it's the normal time or later, I don't know. Oh, man. Well, hopefully you're not out of your medication. I don't work tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's good. Best case scenario. Make sure I'm not adding any stitches on the end here and that it's still straight. We are good. Still straight. I work tomorrow. I'll take you anywhere. Just tell me I'll be survived today though. We have a show on Saturday. I should be making toys and not this, but you know, if this ends up on the sales table, that's fine. I was just trying to de-stash some yarn, you know. I want to make some little chickens for the table. I have a new, like, I've been using this chicken pattern for a little while, but I want to change them. I have one here. This is the chickens that I normally make, these little ones. But I'm gonna make a different one that will stand up on its own. These roll around, and so when I put them on the table, it stayed that time, but when I put them on the table they get knocked over really easily and they're a little annoying to pick up after. So I found a pattern, like this is my frogs for example. I found a pattern with a flat bottom like I do with these, so they'll stay up better. They'll look more similar in size and shape to my frogs that I like to make. So I think it'll look more consistent in style. So I want to make some of them. I saw a yarn bowl that said questions asked while I'm counting stitches will be answered with louder counting. Yes. Exactly. I think I distract my own self though. I got ADD. I got squirrel brain. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, this. Okay, yeah. Where was I? I don't remember. I think I'm here. And then inevitably I add and decrease on accident all the time. All the time. So dream, excuses, really. I just need to count more. Like, as I go, I tend to just like count when I first start, and then I eyeball it and inevitably make mistakes because my eyeballs mislead me. Thank you, kiddo. It's considerably quieter. I think you finished his task. I just crochet. I like to just go and go and go. Which is why I like making blankets, but they all turn out bad, I guess. I don't know. Oh well. I have that issue sometimes on my projects. I just add a stitch markers every 5 or 10, and then it's easier to catch if something's off. Yeah, maybe I need to use more stitch markers. Maybe I need the help. I'm just out here, Wild West, crocheting. Willy-nilly. Freeform, practically. I should just freeform everything. And be like, here's my yarn sculpture. And people can be like, what is that? And I go, I don't know. I make those frogs freeform. I just kind of make them. They all end up a little bit different, but I like them that way. I don't follow a pattern. Like this one's fat. Look at him. And this one's little. Look at him. I just make them. But they're all a little different. I love them too. I like that they don't follow a pattern. Look, this one's two-tone. I used a self-striping yarn, and he's got like 3 colors. Look, he has a pink butt. And then I give them all different faces. I like to call this one the strawberry banana frog. Another self-striping yarn. I think they're cute. And I gave them squibbly legs. I gave them curly Q legs. Because I think they're springy and cute. Sometimes they like to go in wild directions, again, because I don't use a pattern and I just kind of slap them on there wherever. And sometimes they're really cute, and then other times they're like this one, his arm looks backwards. I just try to like arrange him. But that's just how they turn out. I enjoy these. I like making these. So they will continue. I wish I was a little better about like the faces. Some of them turn out a little weird. This one's kind of cute. I think I made this one's eyes too big because it doesn't really fit on his face very well. I like them. They're fun. I sell them for $5 and they tend to sell pretty well, so I'm gonna keep making them. And pretty soon everybody's gonna have a random little frog in their hand. More frogs. I kind of want them to be like My Little Ponies and like have all different kinds. I call them the Frog Army. Join the Legion! The Legion of the Frogs. Tell them Hemi sent
Hello,
you.
motherfucker.
Well, hello, Deaf Poo. How you doing? We're making a bag because my cat ear hat turned out too big. And I didn't want to unravel it. So now it's a bag, which is totally fine. Unlined market bag for shopping at the groceries, I guess. Acrylic yarn's very durable. It's gonna be great. Little stretchy. Your bag could hold your frog army. They could. I could just make more things and put them all in here. At the top of the bag, I could put little frog eyes and be like, this is the bag for the army. The Frog Army. And that's just how it works. What if we put frog eyes on their bag? That'd be cute. We should put frog eyes on the bag. Could just crochet a circle. And then do green on the outside of the circle. Just like sew it on. I like it. I like it. I just worry making a bag out of acrylic yarn, if somebody buys it and uses it, that they're not gonna understand the stretchy properties of the yarn, you know? That's all. As a crocheter, I understand that. But as somebody who's just shopping, you know, they may not, when they buy it, they may not expect that. And it's not like I can tell them how much it's gonna stretch, because I don't know. It's like, it's just, it might stretch. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It depends on what you put in it. And the "it depends" answer is like, I don't feel like that's a good enough answer, but it does. It does depend. We're getting funky in here. There's a yarn shop in Stillwater that does a river cruise every summer. You bring your projects and spend 4 hours on the river, and there's meal and raffles, and last year they added a vendor market. I haven't gone, but I want to. You should meet up for one some year. Yeah, we should. Let me look. It's called a river cruise. Stillwater. River cruise yarn. Knit the river cruises. Stillwater riverboats. Darn knit anyway. Yeah, knit the river, I think is what you're talking about. Tickets go on sale in February. $70 each. The boat sails, rain or shine, no refunds. Buffet lunch or dinner with a cash bar, door prizes, enamel pin, pop-up shop, trunk shows, endless conversations with fellow fiber lovers. This is not a class or specific program. It's social event. Cruises run in June and September. Well, isn't that fun? Darn it. Anyway, yeah, I think I found it. Well, that sounds super fun. $70 isn't so bad, but it's all the costs of the travel to get to there. I don't know if I can do it this year, but maybe next year. Should we try to plan for 2026, Plurf? Maybe we could swing 2026. I'm still trying to pay off some bills. I got some debt I gotta pay. Them school loans is coming due. School loans is coming due. I didn't finish school, so now I'm gonna go back in repayment. I'm unsure about affording it this year. Yeah, let's try for 2026. I have a friend here, Bradley from Maker Studio. I'll ask him if he wants to tag along. I don't know how he feels about being on a boat, but I could totally ask. He needs accessibility, and I don't know if the boat is wheelchair accessible. But if it is, I'll Google it. I'll look into it. If it is, I will invite him. And all of us can just hang out on the river. Because I think he would have a lot of fun. I know that, who else loves the fibers? Sweet Treats Crochets, Wednesday Crochets, You Crochet. Who else do we got? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know about that one specifically. I've looked into other riverboats and I'm surprised about their accessibility. Yeah. I'm gonna look into it. Because if we can have a little group meetup, that'd be fun. Now, the other problem I have a problem. I get like motion sick, and this is on a boat, so there is that. Maybe we should do a meetup not on a boat. I don't know. I'm down for a meetup though. M-Swear really wants to go on a cruise though, like a cruise. So maybe this would be a good like stepping stone to see if I could even manage to be on a boat. Because all the cruises he wants to go on are like kind of expensive. $70 is much more affordable for me to find out if I can even manage to be on a boat. So there's that. There is that. So it's still not off the table. It's not off the table. Because if I can manage that boat, maybe I can manage a cruise ship, you know? Because he really wants to go. It's been one of those like bucket list things, like ever since we first got married. It's like, oh, I want to go on a cruise. I'm like, do you realize that I get sick in the car? I get sick in the air. What makes you think I'm gonna go on a boat? What makes you think? He's still holding out. He's still got hope for a cruise one day. A cruise? My mom gets motion sickness, but she was fine on a riverboat. Yeah, that's what he's telling me. He's like, if the boat is big enough, you're not gonna feel the water. That's his argument. So it's not off the table. It is not. I'm just apprehensive. I'm probably overthinking it, really. I just don't want to spend a ton of money to find out that I'm going to be sick, you know? I would rather have baby steps. $70 knitting cruise sounds like a good baby step to me. 2026! Let's do it. I'm gonna ask Sweet Treats if she wants to go too. What?
I heard you talk about some sort of trip.
Yeah, 2026. I want to go visit Minnesota and hang out with Plurf.
Oh.
And I want to drag Sweet Treats with me. She lives in one of the Carolinas. I forget which one. I don't remember. Over there somewhere. Who else does the fiber arts? There's Wednesday. Who else do we got in our community? We should do the June one if she comes. September would be too cold. Yeah. I agree. June sounds so much fun. That's also, as far as like our candle season goes, September is more season than June is. So for that reason, June is also appealing. I mean, we do sales in June, but we do more in September. And if anyone out there is watching, doesn't know what I'm talking about, ! Candle, we hand pour our own candles, and they're excellent, and you should definitely check them out. They're excellent candles. And I'm not just saying that. They actually are. So, buy a candle. You know you wanna. Handmade with love by the Swearingens. You betcha. You betcha! Yeah, craft fair season kicks off for sure. Especially in the fall. Like, whew. We were so busy this year. We want to be more busy next year. That's the goal. We want to be more busy. Now, how did this happen? My marker's here, and somehow my starting stitch is way over there. What did I do? I'm still straight. It's still a straight edge. Is it supposed to do that? I don't think it is. How did I do that? Oh boy. I'm so good at crocheting, you guys. So good at crocheting! I mean, I guess it makes it harder to tell where the join is, but still. It's ad time. I missed how you're joining. If you're slip stitching, you might be crocheting into the join and adding a stitch every round. It still adds, but forgot to send this. Ah. Oh, welcome back! I was saying I was doing stacked single crochets. I'll show you. It doesn't seem to be adding like bulk. And maybe it is, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it is. But like it's rotating. You can see the line like right here. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to stay over there. I could be wrong. This was intended to be a hat after all, and now we're making it much taller, so I don't know if that's expected behavior or not. We have gone off the rails. Officially off the rails. And we are making it up as we go along. And we're just gonna wing it, you know. It's pretty. I like this color. Do you ever do the stacked single crochets? Yeah, I love teal. Teal's one of my favorite colors of all time. So the bag is in double crochet. And because it's double crochet, usually when you slip stitch and you want to like do another row, you chain a couple. But that sometimes creates a very obvious join. So instead of chaining to do your next round, you do a stacked single because it looks way more like a double crochet than a chain 3 would. So it's just to kind of disguise it better. Anytime you're making a new row for double crochet, you can do it in the round, like if you're making a circle. I mean, this is technically in the round. You can do them if it's a square, like a blanket. Anytime. What's this song? It's like, I like you even though you're flawed. I just have to remind you that you're flawed, just so you know. Just in case you were feeling flattered by the fact that I like you, remember, you're the best option I can find. Hey, that's not nice. It's a catchy song though. It's jazzy. Right? Is it just me? Am I reading into this song too much? I can't do any better. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So yeah. That's where our join is. Just let's do the slip stitch in there. Oh my gosh, yeah! What you making? And then you go into the next stitch with a single crochet, right? And then you kind of pick up that left loop and do another single crochet. And that's a stacked single. Oh gosh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Let me start over. Anyway. So it's a double. Right? And then you slip stitch to join. And then the next stitch. Maybe it's because I'm going to the next stitch. You do a single. And then you go on the left loop. And do another single. And it looks like a double crochet. And you can't tell where your join is. And then you just double crochet like you would. Maybe if I put the single not in the following stitch, if I kept it in the same stitch, maybe it wouldn't travel. I think maybe that's what it is. It doesn't seem to be misshaping it though. It's just like moving over like a diagonal. You can't see that either. Sorry. I don't know where my camera's pointed. We still have a straight edge, but that join is like traveling. Yeah, maybe. Short Queer Bear, what are you making? I'm currently in the middle of multiple projects. ADHD, go brrr. Us too! Us too! Pokemon Characterhood. Oh, that sounds fun. I have to try stack single crochet. I learned a chainless double crochet to start rows, but it's a little fussy. I don't know what a chainless double crochet is. You'll have to teach me that. I think when you come back, yeah, I think I must be. I don't know. If you're not adding stitches, I bet it's that you're going into the next stitch instead of a chain. Yeah, something. Because we're still square. Which is fine. I think it's fine. I just thought it was weird that we were traveling. Stack single crochet is tough. I'm 16 years into crocheting and I still struggle with that. Aw. Yeah, I just recently learned it too. I learned to crochet many years ago also, and I don't think people were doing that. I think it is exploded knowledge because of the internet. Because I just started doing stack singles like this year. I was like, I've never heard of this. What is this? It looks cool. I'm gonna try it. And if anybody was doing it way back then, when we were learning, we just didn't know about it because we didn't have the internet to talk about it. I learned from a book, pre-internet, how to crochet. As far as crochet goes, where am I? Here. I learned as a young person. I want to say I was probably 8. But I didn't learn more than single and double crochets at that time. That was the extent of what I learned. And I crocheted very, very infrequently. I picked it back up in my 20s. Like I was 19, 20, 21 is when I picked it back up. I learned the basic stitches from a friend and taught myself the rest when I was a teen. Yeah. Yeah. I think you and I picked it up around the same time. So I'm almost 40 these days. I will be 40 in July. Exactly. So internet, we had internet, but we weren't hanging around Instagram sharing pictures of our projects yet. That was not a thing we were doing. It was still a talk to people who are right next to you activity. And now look at us cohorting over the interwebs. Amazing. I learned to knit as a kid. I only started to crochet a couple years ago. Do you still knit? Internet was around. I got slack from my peers for having grandma hobbies. I love how more mainstream it is now. Absolutely. Me too. We're like, oh, you're so old. Look at you with your yarn. I'm like, yeah, look at me with my yarn. When the apocalypse happens, you're gonna be asking me to make you something, and guess what? I'm gonna say no. That's what I always said. Don't come looking for me during the apocalypse. I don't got yarn for you. I'm gonna be warm, and you're gonna be crying. Of a shawl in progress? Oh, that's so cool! I want to learn how to knit. That's on my to-do things this year. What is that called? Goals. That's my goals, to learn how to knit. You're so boring. You don't want to sneak into parties with us? Nah. Leave me with my yarn. Absolutely. So can the yarn be my +1? If the answer is no, I'm not interested. Oh, let me see. Oh, this is nice. Excuse me. I like this. These stitches. Look at that. See, now I need to make one of these. So that I don't have the problem I just had, where I made the thing too big. Oh, I just closed my thing. I need to get chat back. I just closed it. My bad. I'm coming back. There you guys are. Yellow. I love that. That's so nice. Our cat ear beanie turned into a bag because I made it too big and I didn't want to start over. In case Bear was wondering. We pivoted. We're keep going. And it's acrylic yarn. I worry a little bit about the stretch factor, but if I just make it clear, hey, this is acrylic. It's an unlined bag. Maybe it's fine. It's gonna stretch a little. Don't put something too heavy in it. I'm gonna stretch way out. Oh my god, Raji is driving home. Thank you for your lurk. I'm going to be cooking dinner soon. M swear's not home yet. But once he's home, we can consider what to make for dinner. I wonder if he messaged me. Now that I remember or think about it, I think my phone went off. Was it him? No, it wasn't. It was a spam. It was a spam. I'm making it in a cotton yarn. It's much more for hiking than cold weather. I think the yarn has enough elasticity. Yeah. And it'll be very cooling. It'll absorb the sweat and stuff. Oh, here you are. I thought you weren't home yet. How come you don't say hi to me? That doesn't mean you can't say hi. So Emsor is home. What are we making for dinner? He sneak in, and I didn't notice. You guys, I could be murdered. Somebody's just gonna come in my house and I won't even notice. Usually Brutus barks when people come home. He did not. He did not bark. He was not on guard duty today. The cotton yarn will keep him cool if you're wearing it for hiking reasons and not warmth reasons. It'll absorb the sweat and whatnot. So just make sure you wash it often. It's gonna absorb all of your noggin moisture. Cotton's very absorbent. Yay, cotton. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives. Why?
Thinking it's true, and I keep repeating the same sequence, running 'cause I'm always seeing you. Going back to the moments I knew. You know that I'm reminiscing of the good collection of what we got in store. Funny that it happens only when we get distance between us. Ooh. I see you giving up only when we get just a little bit of distance, just a little distance between us. Ooh. Still living in the past, you know I'm a broken record for nostalgia. I'm a broken record for nostalgia. I'm a broken record for nostalgia. You don't even got a clue that I remember all the things we used to do. Friendly fire, burning each other once we got over it. Always ended back to making love, back to mixing up feelings in my cup. Now my eyes are shut, unable to sleep. God, I'm feeling we see you. Going back to the moments I knew. You know
Yeah. I don't want to put a stitch there. So I slip stitch. And then I single crochet there. And then you pick up the left loop. It's a little fiddly. But we can do it. And you do another loop. Yay. There it is.
I'm a broken record for nostalgia. I dreamt about you last night.
Is the song still going?
With tears running down and I ask why.
It sounded like it just ended.
Guess I'm dreaming about you all night, thinking it's true, and I keep repeating the same sequence, running 'cause I'm always seeing you. Going back to the moments I
It's two of them.
that I'm reminiscing of the good collection of what we got in store.
So it claims the one we just listened to was the instrumental. But I'm pretty sure that there was singing. Pretty sure. Yeah. I think they loaded the same file. So we'll just skip ahead. We'll just skip ahead. I'm like, did the song just replay? I think they've had instruments. Usually when it says instrumental, there's no vocals. This website, I use Epidemic Sound so that I don't get DMCA. And usually they'll have a version with vocals and a version without. Oh, really? Maybe. Maybe it's backwards. I think so. We're skipping it. Why? Because. That makes sense. I had to figure out what to make for dinner. I'm so hungry. I've been hungry since like 3 o'clock. It's like 6 now. Try not to eat so much. We just talked about this. I could eat all the time. Like all the time. So I try to tell myself, you're not hungry. What are you talking about? You just think you're hungry. You're probably thirsty. Go drink some water. If I do that for long enough, I'm like, okay, maybe I actually am hungry. Because I will just eat way too much if I let myself. Way too much. Way too much. Not healthy for me. I had street quesadillas from the taqueria across the road. I figure the herniated disc is a good excuse to get food on the way home instead of cooking. Well, yeah. And also, ow. Herniated disc. That sounds painful. Is that what you were talking about in the server? Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Are you going to physical therapy? Did they give you exercises? Or is it really severe? MRI Friday to confirm, then physical therapy after that unless something unexpected shows up. Woo. Well, I hope that nothing unexpected shows up. Severe, I actually passed out. Oh no. Oh my gosh. That's awful, Plur. That's awful! I hope you get some relief soon. And it doesn't help that your place is cold. And you got cold water. It makes all your muscles tense up. Did they fix your water heater? Is that fixed? Listen to the words I say. You can take it day by day. Not even in frame. Listen to the words I say. I leaned on the other side of my desk sometimes. I know it's a bad day. Catching every teardrop. Try to tame a hurricane. Wish you didn't feel a lot. But if you try to embrace rather than push away, you will find this place getting better day by day. I haven't tried the hot water. I should. They said it would be back on at 5. Yeah, check it out. I hope it's on. That'll help you relax. Do, 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 boo. Alright, I'm stuck. Yay! I think we may still be in ads. So I'm putting all that hype. Putting all that hype in there for you! That's so cool. Did I do that right? I don't think I did. Excellent news! Hi, Brutus. Are you here to celebrate? Are you here to celebrate? Are you here to celebrate? Maybe. Boyfriend's hot water. Isn't that exciting? It's like, Mom, what do you want about? He's excited. He's excited. I'm excited. Raji, isn't that great news? Did you make it home? Are you home now, Raji? Look at that dog. Look at him. Are you excited? It's like, What? What is it? What? What? He's trying to get me out of the chair. He's trying to get me up. What? What is it? Is it dragons? Hi, Brutus. What is it? What is it? What? Oh, what was that? You should go. You should go investigate. What was that? He's like, Mom. Yeah, puppers. Normally I end the stream at 6, so he's like, it's 6. On the dot, Mom. It's 6 o'clock. Let's go. We should probably raid. And then I can take the dog outside and cook dinner and do all of that stuff that I'm responsible for. And then I can continue this and finish it up and make chickens and candle labels. Because let's be real, I need to make those labels before I do anything else. Because it's Wednesday and I want to set up my new label printer and use the new label paper. That's what I want to be working on tonight. So the sooner, yeah, they really are. It's good for me though. It is so good for me because I suffer from the time blindness. I give Raji a hard time all the time about his, but if you know, he and I are twins. I don't say that just for the lulz. We are very similar. And it's like, what is schedule? What is that? I can schedule all day long. It's keeping the schedule that's hard. Because when I get focused on a task, I don't know what time it is. 3 hours could pass. It won't feel like 3 hours. It'll feel like 10 minutes. It's like, ooh, I'm so productive. Oh, no, I'm not. Because that actually took me 3 times the amount of time I allotted for it. I was not productive. Like, I got a lot done, but I was not efficient about it. So, it's a roller coaster every day. That's why I married a Marine, you guys. He keeps me on schedule. He can manage time a lot better than I can. You gotta rely on the people who are strong at the skills you are not strong in. And ask them for help. And in return, help them with the things they're not strong at that you're good at. That's how it works. And then we'll all help each other get to where we're going and do the things we need to do. Community. Also, with a task like this in specific, where everything's very repetitive, it's very hard to tell how long I'm taking to do something. Well, it's looking good. I'll hold it up this way so you can see. We made a lot of good progress on that. This is in fact all that's left of this yarn. I have another one for the strap, but this one's almost all used up. So that's good. We are busting the yarn stash, you guys. That's how we do it. So I will continue this. It'll be fun. Let's raid though. Let's find somebody. Let's check if any friends are on first. If a friend is on, I think it would be fun to raid them. My lips are so chapped in the winter, you guys. So chapped. No. Nobody. No one? I'm checking in other servers. If I have friends in other servers who are streaming. It's just me? Weird. Why is it just me? Well, what about here? I just like looked at Tater and Tot's Discord and everybody's like posting spinning fish. And I have questions. I have questions about it all of a sudden. Well, okay, no friends are on. Oh, yeah, thank you, Swear. Those are the raid messages for sub, or non-sub, and then sub. The red ones, anyone can use. The blue ones, you have to be subscribed to use. My internet browser is freaking out, probably because I have too many things open. Let's hope I don't crash, because I'm trying to get a raid going. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Touching things. It looks like the stream is still fine. I think it's just my browser. I think it's just my browser. Okay. It's still suffering. It's still suffering.
Seems like you've been busy since you went away. I'm just flipping through your pictures, I can tell you look more than okay. Think I need help.
It's this tab that's throwing things off. Oh, okay. Let's close that. I had a couple of pages open that had ads on them that I looked up when, like during the stream, and I left them open. So I'm closing those. Should have closed those right away. And I didn't think about it. And then we can find a raid target once my browser sorts itself out. Unless Swear, do you want to find one? Is there someone cool we can raid? I'm having a tech problem. Are we resolved? I think we're okay. Yeah, but I had a couple of them clear. I see you guys now. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Alright, who's on? Adam on Earth is on. Japanese printmaking is on. Pokemon is streaming the 2024 Pokemon Latin America International Championships. I try not to raid channels like that, though. Crafty Cub is on. They're crocheting a poop emoji. Faye Kitty is on. I'm looking in on Faye Kitty. There's glue. There's glue involved. They're walking away. Oh, they have a dog! Okay, let's look at glue and ribbons and a dog. Let's go here. Yeah. Infinity Nikki. That's a cute game. Let's raid Faye Kitty. Raid! Because glue guns, you guys. And as usual, mature audiences, be on your best behavior. What day is today? Wednesday? I will be back tomorrow. 3:30 Central Time. I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe we'll get back on the Celtic blanket because I need to finish it real bad. Like real bad. I gotta finish this thing. So maybe we'll get back to work on it. And then, or I'll be crocheting chickens for our show on Saturday. Maybe I'll be doing that. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and each other, and take care of those things on your to-do list that you're avoiding. Yes, do that. Bye.
I would kill for some more ramen right now. Hello? Hold on, let me pause the music. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Kohimi, did I say that right? Kohimi? I'm very bad with names. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. My name is Faye. Welcome to my weird little